As you can see, I've got a bit of a problem. Alright, all seriousness aside though, I probably don't have as much Kirby merch as most people. I've just got a decent amount. For me personally, I always thought that Kirby merch was kind of, I don't know, obscure. You didn't really see a whole lot of it out there. Like, I always thought Kirby was just kind of like a more not that known franchise compared to, say, Mario or maybe Pokemon. But overall, as the years went on, of course, we clearly saw more and more Kirby merch. And for me personally, the thing that started it all was this Metanite Plush. So this Metanite Plush is pretty special to me, if you couldn't tell, because it's literally my first piece of merchandise. I got this in a raffle in, I think, 2014 or 2013. I don't really remember a ton. It's interesting because it has, you know, kanji on here. And it clearly, you know, this is something that was probably not sold here in the US besides, you know, import means and whatnot. I'm not really sure, you know, what series this came out of. You think I would have, but it doesn't have a tag. I guess this was donated by someone, and it was funny because the raffle I was entering in, and this kind of cements the fact what I was talking about, that Kirby is a, you know, a more obscure franchise, and no one really knew. So, you know, 2013, 2014, whenever this was. I remember I was playing Animal Crossing New Leaf at the time, so it definitely was like 2013, 2014 time. And there was a kid I remember who was a couple years older than me. Funny how I call him kid. That's something I always would do, I don't know, with people who are even older than me. But anyways, there's this person that they were kind of like my rival at the time. I have not spoken to them or know what happened to them in years. It's been so long. But I remember they liked Meta Knight, and they liked to use Meta Knight in Brawl. And they really, really, really wanted this plush. However, they were not able to enter this tournament because they were too old. I, however, on the other hand, was young enough, just barely. And I think I might have been the only person that put in for this raffle. I think there was like maybe 2 other people. I just threw my tickets in. You know, and of course, I got it. Like, I'm really happy I got this. I remember just how ecstatic I was. I put this on like my dresser. It was just like, I got some Kirby merch. Finally, my first piece of Kirby merch. When I saw this, I knew it was like really rare. To me personally, and like back then, at least where I was, you're not just gonna find Kirby merch. However, a little bit later on then, I got this! I got this Kirby, it's a pretty basic, you know, just sitting Kirby, almost like the sitting cutie Pokemon line, from Hot Topic. It's clearly, it's made by Little Buddy. It's clearly like a much more, you know, like, it was sold here. It was sold in the US. I wonder if there's like a date on there, but I know I got it in 2014. I also got it alongside something that I thought was really cool, because at the time there was, I don't know, you don't just usually see merch of this like right away. And I thought I had it right in front of me. Apparently I don't. All right, so it was literally right in, like I was sitting on it, like it was right in front of me. But anyways, so this is a pretty cool Kirby shirt. It's a little faded because it's like, you know, 10 years old, but it's very special to me just due to the fact that like I saw this, and I know I still had that premise in my mind of like, you don't just see merch of stuff like right away. This is around when Triple Deluxe came out, and as you can see, we have the copy abilities, Bell, Beetle, and I think it's cool that Jet is on here. This is before Robobot, so kind of like, you know, predate that. It kind of almost like, I don't know, it could have been like hinting that Jet was coming back. And then of course my favorite copy ability, Archer, which maybe you can't tell, but yeah. So, you know, overall this is a really cool Kirby shirt. I've worn this for years. It was one of my favorite shirts. You know, it's got like ninja, beam, fire, sword, ice, Mike, fighter, you know, a lot of cool abilities on here. Overall, I don't really have a lot of Kirby shirts, but yeah, I did get this one recently as a gift. It is, I guess, I don't know, it's meant to like show your true otaku-ness or something. You know, it's like Kirby with like some kanji text on it, looking pretty serious, you know, as he does in the North American stuff. I don't really know how that fits the kanji text, since usually Kirby is known to be more so nice looking and cool-hearted compared to, you know, the box art here in North America. But yeah, I guess we'll continue with plushes though. So yeah, you know, there's the Kirby there. I remember there was a content creator I really liked, and I just really liked the idea of like mirror Kirby for some reason. I never really was much of like a mirror. I'm more of a beam Kirby person. Like I don't really care for this color scheme even now, but mirror Kirby has grown on me, and when it came back in Robobot, I really started to use it. I think I might have got this plush even. I don't really remember exactly. I think this might have been like 20... I'll have to check like the order time I got this, but it might have been like 2017 I got this. I don't have a lot of plushies as well. I have more plushies than shirts, as you can see here. But my first copyability plushie was Mirror Kirby. This one, you know, is pretty special. It's also made by Little Buddy. I've never seen this sold in stores. It probably was. There was just a plethora, I guess, of copyability Kirbys, because some people I knew also got like Animal Kirby, Wing Kirby, you know, stuff like that. But overall, this is a really solid plush. I just like to display it. You know, it's really freaking nice. And then I got this as a gift. I don't really know where, you know, these people got it. I think I got this a couple years ago, but it's from the All-Star collection. I think the Ku and Rick back there are as well. We'll get to those soon. I don't think this is made by Little Buddy. You know, it is made by Little Buddy. Distributed in North America. I'm a little surprised it's distributed since, like, you know, there isn't North American text. I mean, there is some, but like this, I don't know. Maybe that's more so for the branding, but once again, another copy that I never really cared for. This one I actually got a gift instead of the Mirror Kirby that I sought out and wanted to pretend I was like a content creator or some BS. But yeah, so here's Cutter Kirby. Really cool overall. And it's got like a little, I guess, I always thought it was like a keychain, but it's more like a hook now that I've looked at it. But it's a smaller curb, you know, not really as big as everything else. Then the next plushie I got, still have this in the bag. I kind of got this on like an impulse buy, just because I don't freaking know. My Nintendo like had like these Mario pins at the time, and I actually was able to get them. And I was like, I need like, it's like $5 shipping, and we'll get more to my Nintendo a little bit later on as well. But I was like, that kind of seems like a waste to spend shipping when I could get free shipping. I think it was like spend $25, maybe $35, something like that. And I got this along with some other My Nintendo stuff. But Archer, I thought that was really cool. I don't know if this is from the same series. This is called Sniper Kirby. That's interesting. I don't know, all the more cool. But that one I guess will be staying in the bag whenever I decide to open it. Don't know if that's from Little Buddy. It doesn't really look like it is. But speaking of My Nintendo, I guess we'll jump around here really quick. I got this strap recently from them for free. I guess this is more like a keychain. This is the amazing round and rotund, Kirby from Dream Buffet. I have not played this Kirby game. I really should. I think it's just absolutely adorable, absolutely amazing. You know, we got little strawberries. I think this is a really high-quality keychain. I've gotten some other stuff from my Nintendo that's absolutely just garbage. Like, I got, like, the Mario Strikers bag, and I used that within, like, 30 minutes. I've never had a worse bag. Like, I've gotten, like, so many bags I thought that were low quality, but that drawstring bag, absolutely horrendous garbage. Do not get that from my Nintendo. This, on the other hand, even though I haven't taken out of the package, you can tell it's got some quality to it. Like, it's got some thickness to it. You know, hence it's Kirby right here. And we got the strap with like the little brown Kirby, and there's like a mint Kirby back there. People are probably going to criticize me in the comments, like a lot of Kirby fans do, acting as if they've liked the series longer or understand the series longer. They're going to say, actually, that's blue or something. But that aside, I guess now we'll get into the Amiibo. So Kirby, of course, he's in Smash Bros. Who doesn't know about Kirby, being in Smash Bros? I'm sure a lot of people got into Kirby because of that. For me personally, I liked the masterpieces that were in Brawl that took like an absurdly long amount of time to load. And that's how I got into Kirby's Adventure. That was really, really freaking cool. One of my favorite Kirby games of all time. Highly recommend 3D Classics Kirby. Fortunately, that is not available to be purchased on the 3DS anymore. But that aside, though, Smash 4, or 4 and 5, I guess you could call it, because that's the 3DS Wii U, released Amiibo! Originally, they were intended for Smash 4 or I guess 5 for the Wii U. But I have the Kirby, Meta Knight, and King DDD. The Meta Knight one, I remember, is a bit of a story where like it was one of the extraordinarily really hard to find Amiibo, and it was just absolutely crap. Maybe I'll find it and I'll show a picture of it, but like the wings were like just not done up great. But I got lucky, and there was one in Best Buy at the time, and I was just really happy about that. Even if it looked kind of garbage, I was pretty happy because it was extremely rare, and I don't know, maybe it's worth something because it's kind of a factory mistake, although painted mistake compared to like, I don't know, like a 2-arm Peach or a double-arm Cannon Samus, you know, that might be a little bit something better. But then Kirby had his own Amiibo line released in 2016 to go alongside Kirby Planet Robobot, and that game, you know, you of course used Amiibo. There was a dedicated Star Kirby. This works with like Canvas Curse and stuff like that too, I believe. But this was a Star Kirby. I almost, well, I had all of the line. You know, there was Kirby, a Metanite, King DDD, and then of course the exclusive to this set you can only get here. And usually these ones were pretty hard, just like the Toad and Mario to come by, was Waddle Dee. And this one was really cool because I remember you could scan this and you could get access to a like a Waddle Dee Parasol special copy ability that you could only like use with this, which I thought was really cool. And I think the Metanite one also has something special along with the King DDD. But the Kirby one was pretty special because you could get access to UFO. It was really freaking good. I thought that was really cool because, you know, UFO was always that rare and elusive ability. Speaking of you know, Kirby's Adventure, you know, UFO, that's where it first appeared. But I still have the King DDD in box from, you know, all those years ago. I don't know, I don't want to say I fell out of Amiibo. I just never really bothered to open the Amiibo I already had, like, Smash Bros. Copies of. You know, I have the King DDD Amiibo right here, so I guess we can see the back of the box. Kirby gets a special costume and a copy ability, and that looks kind of like... it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if it will focus. Come on, camera. I guess you can kind of see it here. But there's King. You know, Kirby's got a little King DDD like hat, which is pretty freaking cool. But yeah, this is the original first release here. For those people, I'm pretty sure they restocked them eventually and made the value plummet. But I also had the Meta Knight. I gave that to a friend though because one day he came over and I realized it was his birthday and I felt bad that I didn't give him a present. So I gave him that Meta Knight Amiibo. Can regret that. Anyways, so I guess we'll move on to one of the last things I have. So these are actually, speaking of Planet Robobot, absolutely love this game. You can't tell I got a lot of merch, you know, in terms of Robobot, Mirror Kirby influencing that, and then there's these trading cards right here. So these were actually given out by GameStop as like a promotion if you pre-ordered the game, and they were in a. I actually got 2 of these. This one was sealed, but I opened up because I thought there was multiple cards, and there are multiple cards that I don't have, but just so happens that these cards are the exact same as these cards. And if I understand, these came with, yeah, it says 6 right there. I don't think there's really anything else. I like this Galaxy look. It kind of reminds me of like the Galaxy new 3DS that came out. But see, as you can see here, these are the different like Robobot forms, Robobot armor. This mysterious mech produces different powers depending on the pilot. Kirby's copy ability has transformed into a shape-shifting copy robot. I really like this. I thought this was much better than Triple Deluxe's like Hypernova Kirby. Especially that freaking, you know, cringe advertisement. I don't like saying the word cringe, but like what better is it way to say? You know, beam mode, rundown evil with bouncing energy, mysterious zigzag sword mode. You know, there's some pretty cool stuff. We've already seen the back right there. Spark mode, bomb mode, and this one's upside down for some reason. We have fire mode. And I'm pretty sure these are the exact same from what I understand. It's been a long time since I've actually looked at these. We got the Robobot armor, fire mode. Oh, different order here. Oh, actually, no, we do have something. Wheel mode. I'm pretty sure that's different. Wheel mode and bomb mode. I think those are. Let me see here. Fire mode. Well, we have bomb mode. We have spark mode. Actually, I'm missing a card. I see now. That might. Oh. What is this? This is the Robobot armor. So what do I have that this other one doesn't have? Beam mode, I think? So maybe I did get one different. I'm thinking wrong. Yeah, it looks like I did indeed get a addition, actually something different. I was wrong. All these years I proved myself wrong. So wheel mode, I remember this is kind of like the automated segment. There also is like jet mode, I think it's called. The Legendary Racer zooms down the track. 3, 2, 1. Turbo accelerate! I don't know. So that's actually pretty freaking cool. I didn't realize I had a different one than the other one. But as you can see, like there really wasn't, like, besides one card that was different there. Yeah, it was essentially the same card. It was essentially the same card. There really wasn't, you know, much of anything different. From what I understand, there was, I think, 10 of these cards to collect. I don't know how they expected you to get all the cards. that's probably why I got a second one. I don't really understand why I got a second one. Like, they gave me one when I pre-ordered the game, and then they gave me another one when I got the game. So, I don't know. It was kind of strange, but I think these cards might have a decent amount of hefty value to them. I also just realized I never went over the other plushies. So let's talk about Koo and Rick right here. So I believe these are in the All-Star collection. Yeah, it says it right there, just like the Cutter Kirby right there. I didn't realize this was a thing until a little bit later on. But I absolutely adore the Animal Buddies from Kirby's Dream Land 2 and Kirby's Dream Land 3. Mainly Kirby's Dream Land 2 because I grew up on the Game Boy. Loved that series so much. Rick right here. I don't know. I always liked Hamster Rick. And sure, they gave an Australian accent in the cartoon manga, or not the anime, or whatever you want to call it, but I just love this Rick right here. Just love. When I saw this on like someone's vlog, I was like, yeah, I need to get this. I once got another like creator that, like, you know, I don't know, maybe you'll see my stuff. You're like, I need to get that now. And I did not get Kine because I don't know. I always thought Kine wasn't the greatest, especially on land. It's kind of like the frog suit in Mario 3. But I absolutely love birds. Koo is amazing. I love his theme in the game. Rick's theme is pretty great as well, but Koo's feels more like ominous, mysterious, you know, kind of foreboding when it plays. Yeah, so these are pretty freaking cool. But yeah, overall, the last, I guess, piece of merch I could show right here is just some stickers I have. I don't know. This is a Sleep Kirby sticker because I love Sleep in Kirby Planet, or Kirby Battle Royale. I thought that was amazing. And this is something I got from a convention. This reminded me of kind of like Kirby. It's even my mom said it was. This is something called Jump Rogi. And I got a poster for it as well. I don't know. I kind of grabbed this because it was like with my Kirby stuff. I'm like, it kind of looks like it. I guess it was made by some kids that I guess were like in special development or something. I thought that was pretty cool. And I checked the game out and I played it, and the guy was pretty happy with the convention. And then finally, speaking of convention, I went to a convention recently, and Nintendo was there, and they had like a bunch of stickers that were just kind of like, you know, there. I actually got two, so I can now stick this sticker without worrying about, you know, because only having one. Oh, and there goes the Dream Buffet and Rouge, and in my camera. Wow, you know, chain reaction. But anyways, though, pretty basic Kirby. You know, trying to inhale something. Sticker I got from Nintendo, so that was pretty cool. But you know, overall, this is my Kirby merch. I'm probably gonna steadily get some more as time goes on. There is like a big Sleep Kirby plushie I'd like to get, but that's really freaking expensive. I don't know. Maybe I'll use my band membership before it expires if it was actually in stock. But that aside, though, let me know about your Kirby merch down below. Any favorites, you know, you've seen with me that I have. That being said, then, hope everyone has a nice rest of your day, and of course, don't forget to steel yourselves. Bye-bye.